La belleza de una mujer no solo está en su hermoso rostro o en su silueta. La verdadera belleza de una mujer está en la seguridad con que camina por la vida, en la expresividad de sus ojos, en su sonrisa, en su espontaneidad, en sus ademanes al andar. Una mujer segura de sí puede comerse el mundo entero cuando quiera. El proceso para encontrar esa seguridad definitivamente no es nada fácil. Requiere de fortaleza para aceptarnos tal y como somos, explorar nuestro cuerpo, nuestro rostro y ver que somos armonía total en el conjunto de ambos, pero que finalmente lo que vale más en la vida es la grandeza del espíritu, del alma y de la mente. Roxana, a su breve edad, ha podido visualizar que la vanidad es intranscendente, que la belleza física es pasajera, mas la belleza interior es la que llevaremos hasta el último día de nuestras vidas y que esta es la que finalmente nos define como el ser individual que somos. Hoy, usted está lista para comerse al mundo, no solo por la expresividad de sus ojos, por su sonrisa, por su espontaneidad, sino porque ha sabido aceptarse con entereza, mostrando al resto esa belleza interior que siempre va a opacar a la belleza exterior. Con ustedes, Roxana María Fernandez Salazar.
My mom wiped my face, stronger than she usually does, and turned it in front of the mirror in order to make me see my reflection, and said, Roxana, ¿qué ves ahí? I kept looking down, quietly, containing myself from crying, but she spoke again. Roxana, ¿podrías hacerme un favor? O más bien, hacerte un favor? Mírate y di, soy hermosa. I looked at her with my wet eyes, broke into tears, and said, no puedo. Since I can remember, I grew up as a girl full of compliments, not only from my father, who told me every day how beautiful I look. My cousins, my friends, loved my hair. And more than one, an stranger approached to my mom just to tell her how pretty the eyes of her daughter were. Anyone could think that after hearing all these compliments throughout my life, I grew up as a confident girl. Yet, contrary, all these comments created a little pressure inside of me to be perfect. And since I was just 11 years old, as I stared in the mirror, I looked up for my defects. And I needed to change those things. I needed to be perfect. Perfect. Wrong definition of happiness. Years passed and I grew, and all those insecurities grew with me, becoming altogether a big monster. This monster made me lose unique moments of my life. When my friends invited me to the beach, I always looked up for an excuse to not go and wear a swimsuit. Forget about pool parties, campestre on spring break, walking in a bikini in front of everybody, showing how imperfect I was. Not possible. I was so ashamed of my body that I couldn't even wear sleeveless blouses or night dresses as all the girls of my age did. And when my parents were told, "Qué hermosa tu hija," I'll smile and say thank you. But then I look down and think, no es cierto, es solo un cumplido que le hacen a todo el mundo. So I passed from feeling uncomfortable with myself to not liking myself, and from not liking myself to hating myself. My parents knew something was wrong. Their daughter passed away too much time locked in her room. She didn't sing a lot anymore or dance in the living room. Teachers could notice it. I looked tired, I was getting skinnier, and I got disconnected from the class. My friends and cousins didn't get it at all. They saw me happy. I smiled and made jokes, as I always do. But in the afternoon, when I arrived home, I locked the door of my room and cried. After a certain time, I realized that what I thought that made me happy only dragged me down. that I needed help, but there is no worse enemy than yourself. And a part of me shouted for help, but the other one said, you're okay, you don't need it. So, how do I get out of here? I don't deserve this. I want to be happy. The answer was short, God. So I closed my eyes and I prayed. My father was the first one to know about my problem, and as always, took the bomb positively. I have always seen him as my cheerleader. He believes a lot in me and is always there to cheer me up. And in this stage of my life, where I felt so weak, he was there, telling me I was strong and beautiful, that I was gonna get over. But my insecurities, my thoughts, I couldn't understand it. And I couldn't get over until my mom said, Roxana, ¿podrías hacerme un favor? Mírate y di, soy hermosa. No, no puedo. Una pregunta, Roxana, ¿tú me amas? Mamá, claro que te amo, eres todo para mí. Ah, bueno, pero en unos años más no me querrás más, ¿cierto? Porque en ese entonces yo ya no seré tan joven, mi piel no estará tan fresca, mi cabello se tornará gris. No, mamá, pero si yo te amo, te he amado toda mi vida y te amaré el resto. Y así, como tú dices que me amas, te amamos todos nosotros, no por lo que vemos, no por lo que tienes, sino por lo que llevas aquí, por tu personalidad, por tus valores, por la manera en la que a veces te pierdes pensando. Las personas que estamos contigo es porque disfrutamos de tu compañía, de tu apoyo, de tus ocurrencias y de tu amor. Those were the words that God gave to my mom to make her realize that there was something in my head making me incapable of seeing myself as a beautiful girl, but not incapable of seeing how worthy and unique I was, how much people loved me. With professional help, my parents' love and patience, I was 70% recovered from my problem. But just a few months after this, something big was coming. Meine Austauschjahr in Deutschland. My exchange year in Germany. On a hot summer day in Germany, I got an invitation to a pool party. But after a whole year eating bread, peanut butter, ice cream, chocolate, and pretzels, I didn't want to wear a bikini. But I wanted to go. So I finished the pretzel I was eating, took my swimsuit, and went to the pool party. This simple action of taking my swimsuit meant to me a lot. It meant I accepted me just the way I was for the first time in my life, even through the kilitos. And this was a result of living in a country where the material things and the physique didn't matter. I saw girls wearing blue and pink hair, couples where the girlfriend looked like Kendall Jenner and the boyfriend like Shrek, and really old ladies in bikini, and no one ever criticized them. In Germany, I felt free. In Germany, I got an 80% recovered from my problem. After my exchange, I came back to Mexico. I use makeup every day. It made me feel good. But in the night, after taking it off, I stopped liking how I looked. And the times that I didn't have time, and the days that I didn't have time to do my makeup, I wanted to hide my face in a hole like an ostrich. I discovered that my confidence went to the trash with all those cartons full of mascara, and that wasn't okay, so I decided to take makeup out of my life. Since then, boys tell me I look demacrada. And it might be true. It might be true, but I don't care. I feel 90% recovered from my problem. Dear girls, nowadays it's so hard to accept us because we sadly compare ourselves to all those pictures we see on Instagram. We wrongly base our happiness in what the measuring tape and the scale says. But let me tell you 3 things. 1, those pictures are not real. 2, Kylie Jenner is half human, half silicone. And 3, these machines only define numbers, not if you're enough. So stop stressing your body trying to be something not real, something unhealthy. Exercise and eat clean in order to feel good, not to get skinnier. Wear the clothes that you like. Go to the beach, show that tummy that a 99% of the world population has. Because you are a creation of God, and everything that God has created is perfect. Dear boys, you are more than muscles, protein, and carnitine. I want to hear that as much as you work out yourself in the gym, you work out your person, that you do something to be someone else, and that you have bigger goals in life than having a certain body. And I beg you to never call a girl fat or ugly, because your words hurt. And instead of making fun of that chubby girl wearing a white tight skirt, respect her. Dear parents, tell your kids they are smart, unique, and creative, not pretty, tall, or skinny. Don't base their mind in superficial things. Don't compare them to others, and don't pressure them to be perfect. And dear everybody, don't be a prisoner of your own insecurities. Work to be better, but love yourself in every step of the way. Because hating yourself is not an option. Yes, it might be a little irrelevant that I am talking about this when I have passed the last month saying, estoy a dieta, I'm working out for 3 hours per day, but let me tell you a secret. Since I was 7 years old, I used to watch Miss Universe pageant with my father, and he told me that if I wanted, I could walk in a stage like that one. I know I will never be crowned Miss Universe. My personality just doesn't fit to the one of a beauty queen. I am a mess, I am sometimes lazy, I'm very noisy. But since I decided that I wanted to follow this dream, my life has changed. I have been working on my person, on my discipline, on my confidence, trying to overcome all my insecurities and my fear to failure, feeling 100% recovered from my problem. Today, my mind is a whole other. Those legs that I used to hate by being fat are actually the same size that I used to hate. But now I know these fat legs are strong. They can make me run 12 kilometers a day. These brazo de tamalera we old women hate can go up and down, letting me do something that I love, dancing. My cheeks are part of my youth. My hair, it will grow. But more than this, today, January the 20th, I can stand in front of the public and do something that was impossible for me to do some years ago. And it is to say, Mamá, soy hermosa. Gracias.